Hi, I'm Todd Wenty, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 458 of the Daily 180, and today we're going to continue our slightly adjusted journey through some X words by talking about another kind of X word. The word is extreme. Now, if you're like me, growing up in the 80s, the first thing that I think of when I think of extreme is music. Specifically, I think of two things. I think of the band Extreme, which came out with the song More Than Words, but I also think about a song by Billy Joel, Why Do I Always Go to Extremes? Music is a huge part of my life, always has been. And so when I was thinking about this and came up with the word extreme as one that was potential for the Daily 180, I thought, do I want to talk about the music aspect? Because there's some things we could talk about with that particular group, or with either the group or with those particular songs. But I thought I wanted to go a little bit differently, and I hope you'll stay with me as I talk about this other view of extreme. Sometimes we use the term extreme to talk about something that is unrealistic or inappropriate. But extreme can also mean the far end of something. When we talk about the extremes of range, we're talking about the very, very, very farthest point away from an edge. And if we're looking at it from that standpoint, we really should be thinking about the extremes all the time as we're talking about making progress, because you can't really make progress unless you're at the edge of your ability, the edge of your knowledge, the edge of your confidence. If you're inside, sometimes people call it the comfort zone. If you're inside a space where everything feels familiar, where you feel successful and competent, then you're really not ever making progress. You're just holding still. You might be holding still with style, but you're just holding still. Most of us fear the extremes because the extremes are where our vulnerabilities are shown. May I suggest that the most powerful thing you can do at any point in your life, in any aspect of your life, is push to the extremes. Not in an unrealistic or a violent or an unforgiving way, but in a way of always going to the place where you are most vulnerable and trying something new. Pushing yourself to do the things that are scary, because that's where progress really happens. I hope this has been useful for you. It's been a growing experience for me. And I hope that you'll find people that you can share this with that can also learn that it's okay to go to places where you're scary, because that extreme point is where progress is made. Hey, if we're doing a good job for you, give us a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so that you can be notified when we're making more of these. Hopefully I'll be able to see some of you when we do future recordings. In the meantime, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wenty. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.